Good morning to our friends and to everyone watching in today. My name is Mr. Selfcare, and I welcome you to yet another episode. To everyone joining in for the very first time, we welcome you today. And okay. Okay, to everyone watching in for the very first time, we welcome you today, and we thank you so much for joining us. Merry Christmas in advance to everyone that celebrates this festive season, and to everyone that believes in the meaning and the birth of Christ. Christmas reminds us of God's greatest gift to humanity, life itself that was given through the birth of Jesus Christ. As Christians, we celebrate the birth of the Holy One with joy, fellowship, and generosity. But amidst the celebrations, the scripture or the word of God calls us to be good stewards, or to take full responsibilities of our body, because God calls our body the temple of the Lord. So, self-care and wellness is key, or is important, even when we go through this festive season. The Bible again tells us that our bodies are a temple of the Holy Spirit, and honoring God includes actually honoring our bodies. And if we are to honor these bodies, it means we must be ready to take charge, or to be in full charge of what we eat, how we rest, how we think, and how to protect our health, especially during these Christmas celebrations. In this festive season of Christmas, as we rejoice in the birth of Christ, let us remember to choose habits that preserve life, that promote peace, and that reflect gratitude for the gift of good health that the good Lord has given us throughout this year, starting in January. The true celebration of Christmas, friends, is not found in excess of everything. Is not found in excess food, is not found in excess alcohol, is not found in excess clubbing, excess speeding, but rather finding a balance in everything. We should not live in neglect, but we should take full responsibility and care, such that we protect our lives and the lives of everyone under our care. We must be responsible. And so this is my call, that as we go through this festive season, we practice self-care and wellness. When we practice self-care, we are not loving ourselves alone, but we are honoring God, and also safeguarding the lives of our neighbors, the lives of our children, the lives of our friends, but also the lives of everyone that depends on us. Again, I welcome you to this episode, where we are going to look at how to live, how to maintain self-care, and how to maintain wellness in the festive seasons while celebrating. My name is Mr. Selfcare, and I welcome you to this discussion. So, Let's start here. Why is this important, or why, excuse me, just a moment. Why is this important, or why is it important that actually we observe self-care and wellness during this festive season? Abantu bangi, or so many people, ekiseera kya Christmas wekituuka, or when it is this festive season, we take or we eat everything in excess. To some of us or to some families, this is the period actually where we get to eat most of the things that we've not been eating throughout this year. So in all these, so many people end up actually getting nutritional or nutrition related issues like diabetes. Some people get constipation, some people get bloating, some people get food poisoning because they are eating a lot or a mixture of foods. So it is really important that we observe wellness and also practice self-care during these festive seasons. But also during these festive seasons, this is a time where we see a lot of increase in certain emergencies. However, most of these emergencies actually that happen during festive season, most of them are preventable, or most of them can be avoided. So it is important that we take note, or that we take charge while we are going through this festive period, or while we are celebrating Christmas. Let's take good choices. Tukole okusalawo okutuufu in this festive period. Don't eat everything. Tolya buli kyosanze kubanga gwe mulundi gwo ogusoose okukirya, but londamu ebyo era birye in a moderate way, oba mu ngeri eri balanced. Because it is actually very possible to enjoy this festive season, or to enjoy this festive period, but at the same time, excuse me, okay. So it is actually very possible for us to enjoy this festive season in a way that is responsible. So what does wellness and self-care mean during these festivities? Oba kitegeeza ki okubeerawo, oba self-care n'okwerabirira kitegeeza ki mu biseera bya Christmas bino? Number one, kye tuyita wellness mu busawo oba okubeera nga tolina kirwadde kitegeeza okubeerawo nga tolina wakuluma, nga tolina kisumbuwa bwongo bwo, nga tolina kisumbuwa mubiri gwo, nga tolumizibwa, ate nga ebirowoozo byo oba olowooza bulungi. Actually, wellness simply means absence of illness mentally, physically, and emotionally. So as we go through this festive period, it is very important to make sure that actually physically we are fine, our mental health is okay, but also emotionally we okay. Abantu abasinga bwe tugenda mu nnaku zino eza Christmas twesanga nga abantu abasinga tugenda mu biseera bino ebya Christmas twesanga nga ebirowoozo bitututteko obudde obusinga newankubadde nga tuba waka naye abantu abasinga tutandika okweraliikirira abaana ngenda baliisa ki, tugenda kwambala ki, tugenda kukola ki, ne twesanga nga actually abantu abasinga tumazeeko Christmas eno mu kweraliikirira nga tetufunye na ngeri ya ssanyu oba kusanyukamu. So it is really very important that during this festive period you give yourself a good rest. N'owummula. Mu nsi ezisinga nga na wano mu America actually weekiri omukulembeze w'eggwanga oba president yayongedde n'agamba nti festive period eno bagenda giwa eddala ennaku 5 ez'okuwummula oba ze tuyita federal holidays such that abantu people can actually have a good rest. So it is important that even when we are going through this Christmas period or these festivities, we take good care of our health. Make sure you rest well. You don't need to be everywhere. You don't need to move from one club to another, from one place to another, visit one person, drive from Kampala to Rukungiri to Gulu. No. Use this period to make sure you rest your body well. Use this period to make sure you call people that you love, you dine with people that you love, you stay close to people that actually you get. Because this is one way that is actually going to help you to rest your body as you prepare for the new year. So again, I say wellness in these festivities simply means you spending your holidays without mental illness, without physical illness, and without emotional illness. Wummuza ebirowoozo. Kkiriza ky'otasobodde nti tekisobose omwaka guno. Abaami oba abakyala temusitressinga nnyo, abakyala temusitressinga nnyo baami bammwe over petty things. Omwami teyangulidde lugoye lwa Christmas, abaana tebabakoledde kino. Have peace. Enjoy what you have. Munyumirwe ekyo ekiriwo. Because one of the things that actually normally stress people during these festivities are things like engoye, enviiri, tunakyakalirawa. Naye nsaba mukozese ekiseera kino ekya Christmas nge obudde bw'okuwummula. Muwummule, muwummuze emibiri gyammwe. Temukkiriza bintu oba stress kujja kubamalawo. Temukkiriza bintu nga stress, excuse me, kujja kubamalawo. Instead mwewo obudde muwummule, mumaking sure mukole bye musobola oba bye musobodde okukola, bye mutasobodde kukola mubyesonyiwe eri omwaka ogujja. So many people end up being stressed in this festive periods and actually burn all the energy. Now, when we start January, they feel already exhausted and yet the year is just beginning. Now, successful people use this festive actually period to rest their mind, their body, and to prepare for the new year. Use this period to set goals, annual goals for 2026. But also use this period to give calls to people that have been important to you throughout this period. So, what are some of the common health risks that so many families or that so many people normally experience during this period? Number one is overreacting, Number one is overeating or unhealthy food choices. One of the biggest problems that we normally see in the medical emergencies or medical emergencies now, I'm privileged to be working in or to be helping out in a medical emergency where we handle emergencies. And one of the periods or one of the common health risks that we normally see during festive season is overeating. People eat a lot. Abantu mulya. People eat a lot. Abantu mulya. I mean, people just eat. You don't think about what you're eating. You don't mind what you're eating. You just eat because there is plenty of food. Now, where I come from, back home in Africa, and normally Christmas, almost every family gets to eat what they want to eat. So this overeating, this overmixing of food, people eat actually even foods that are prohibited from. Some of you people are diabetic or pre-diabetic, but you end up eating actually a lot of sugars that some of you eat yourselves almost into emergency room. So avoid overeating and then unnecessary food choices. It is okay to prepare 30 types of different dishes at home, but it's not a must that you must eat everything. Your stomach is not a dusty bin, and your mouth is not a dusty bin that everything must enter or you must throw or you must pour everything. Watch what you eat. Control what you eat. It is, I know, Christmas time. I know it is a lot of time where it is the time where there are a lot of cakes, a lot of sweets, but be mindful that there are days after Christmas. Do not eat yourself into emergency rooms. Some of us tuli emmere paka emmere weetuuka wano. I mean, people eat food to the extent of just throwing up. N'olya kali n'oteekayo n'olya greens n'okola ki? Ate nga buli kimu okirya mu bungi. Please, eriyo obulamu after Christmas. There is life after Christmas. Do not overeat yourself. Do not eat unhealthy foods. Some of you start eating as early as 23rd. You eat pork on the 23rd. You eat this molokon on the 24th. You eat a lot of food on Christmas Day. You eat a lot of food on the 26th. By the time it's New Year's Day, I mean, you're already diabetic or your blood sugars are way too high. So my kind request is do not eat yourself do not eat yourself up to emergency rooms. Okay, so what is the other medical emergencies that we normally see during this period? Number 2 is excess alcohol consumption. Normally around Christmas, we always observe an increase in people consuming alcohol, especially in villages or rural areas or even in urban centers. We see people just taking alcohol just for good. We see people eating food and spend the rest of the year just taking alcohol. Now, as a public health specialist, I would say if you can completely desist from taking alcohol, but if you cannot control yourself, or if you cannot avoid completely getting off alcohol, please moderate the amount of alcohol that you consume. Moderate the amount of alcohol that you consume. Because again, there is life after Christmas. The worst thing is for us to be celebrating the birth of Christ, Savior of heaven and earth, while for you you're uncautious into emergency rooms, or while for you you're busy drinking your way to go and meet Jesus, who was born on Christmas. So let's be responsible. Let's drink in moderation if you're someone that cannot live without alcohol. There are days after Christmas. Do not live like the world ends on Christmas. Some of us mix a lot of beers, a lot of alcohol while you're drinking on this day. Please drink in moderation, and always remember there is life after Christmas. The third emergency or medical emergency that we normally see on Christmas is lack of sleep and physical exhaustion. Lack of sleep and physical exertion. Some people on Christmas, we literally don't sleep, especially the ladies. You wake up almost at midnight to start preparation of meals for Christmas. You're busy all through Christmas. And after Christmas, now we go to happen. Where I come from, normally after Christmas, we go to one center. Normally in Katente, we used to go to Katente station. We meet so many people there. We enjoy life. I mean, after that, they are normally clubs over disco, netukuba disco paka kumacha. Now, so many people during this period, they don't sleep. And when they don't sleep, most of them now end up getting mental issues. So as you plan to celebrate the birth of Christ, or as you plan to go through these festivities or this festive season, please plan or make a routine on how you're going to sleep well and rest. It is okay to do everything that you're planning to do, but I kindly ask that you save yourself time to sleep. Because eventually, if you don't sleep, you're going to break down. And when you break down, now that is going to affect everyone under your care or everyone that you're supposed to be looking after. So as you make your routine or as you make your program for Christmas, please spare some time to sleep. Number 3, or medical issue number 3 that we normally see during Christmas is ignoring medical conditions or for people that are suffering from chronic illnesses. Some of you people are diabetic, some of you people are hypertensive, some of you are on some chronic medication that you're supposed to take every day. Now, because it is Christmas, most of you tend to forget taking drugs in this festive season. And this leads actually to escalation of diseases and you end up into medical emergency rooms. Abamu ku ffe tuyina eddagala litumira buli lunaku. Oyina sukaali, oyina pressure, oba oyina endwadde endala yonna where you're supposed to take, oyina okumira eddagala eryo buli lunaku. Now, olw'okubanga nnaku nkulu nga bwe tuziyita oba Christmas, abasinga tumaliriza tetumiza eddagala eryo. Endwadde zino ne zikyamuka oba ne zikyankalana ne tumaliriza ate nga tudduse batututte mu emergency. So I simply ask that even as we celebrate, we don't forget the diseases or the drugs that we are supposed to consume on a daily. Tubeere bantu bavunaanyizibwa, let's be responsible enough. Bw'oba omanyi omira eddagala buli lunaku ne oba planning agenda mu kyalo, oli ku ddagala ly'akawuka kaleeta siriimu, ddagala lya pressure, ddagala lya sukaali, ddagala lya family planning, oba eddagala lyonna ly'olina okubeerako. Nsaba tuleme kwerabira kola bintu bye tulina kukola oba buvunaanyizibwa bwe tulina kukola, because there are days after this festive season. Eriyo obulamu nga Christmas ewedde. Christmas is just a period gye tugenda okuyitamu eggwe, naye ate tusigale nga tukola ki, obulamu busigale nga bugenda mu maaso. The other issue or other factor number 4 that normally brings people to emergency rooms during a festivity oba mu nnaku zino enkulu, ekirinto ekirala ekireeta abantu mu emergency rooms is stress, anxiety and emotional overwhelm. Like I stated, that so many people, instead of enjoying these festive seasons, actually they end up being stressed. You're stressed over what you're going to wear. You're stressed over what you're going to eat. You're stressed over where you're going to go to party. Now that overwhelms people, especially men or people that actually finance like these activities. So because someone is not sure of how they are going to feed their family, how they are going to look after their family, they actually end up getting into stress. I know now majority of the men, especially those that take care of their homes, are stressed about where am I going to get money to buy dresses? Where am I going to get money to take my wife out? Where am I going to get money to change their hairstyle, to buy meat and all those other things? So avoid stress. Again, like I said earlier, accept the status quo. I mean, if you don't have money, do not overstress. Simply face your family, explain to them the current situation, and assure them that maybe after Christmas you're going to be well, and maybe you're going to make it up to them. Don't overstress. Don't kill yourself. These are just 4 days. In the next 7 days, Christmas is going to be normal, but life is going to continue. Do not overspend yourself that you spend, and in January, you don't have money to take your children to school fees. So don't be depressed. Don't overstress. This is just a period. It is going to pass. The other reason why actually some other people may end up in the emergency room are accidents and injuries. Obubenje bweyongera mu nnaku eza Christmas. Abantu bavugisa ekimama. Abantu bavuga nga bwe baagala okuvuga. Nze gye nva e Katente waliwo abavubuka bavuga pikipiki okuva mu kibuga ku Nasa ne bagenda paka Katente. During festive season, so many people get out their cars. Some of those have not been serviced. You drive them for long hours. Most of you are going to Western Uganda, others are going to Northern Uganda, others are going to Eastern Uganda, Bamba Kwata Hoima Road. Normally on Christmas, everyone gets out there, motor vehicle, car or motorcycle or bicycle or something. Most of you is just to show off. You want to show people into Wakolam. You want to show people that you made it in life. But amidst doing this, some of these actual vehicles are not in usable conditions. So you end up causing accidents. You end up getting injuries. You end up knocking people. Normally around festive season, we see number of accidents increase. Number of people dying due to unnecessary accidents. We see a lot of drink driving, where people consume a lot of alcohol and at the end of the day, you end up driving. So I urge or I kindly request all of us that as we are celebrating the birth of Christ, let us not use it as a road to again go and meet Christ. Because I want to assure you, if you're not careful, while as we are celebrating the birth of Christ, for you may be on your way to meet the same Christ that was, whose birthday we are celebrating. So let's be responsible. Do not drink and drive. If you plan to drink, please get another person who will be your driver or will drive you while you're getting back home. Take care of your life, but also take care of the life of the people around you. Do not just do things for just because there is life after Christmas. When I'm in Uganda, I normally work at the casualty department in Mulago. But I want to assure you that normally during Christmas, the casualty gets filled up. To friends who ride border borders, to friends who use border borders, please. I know sometimes they are rivals, they are celebrations. There are a lot of these festive shows. Don't over speed because you want to take one passenger and come and pick another person. Value life as well. Because you may need to rush, you may plan to rush. and you end up actually rushing yourself to casualty departments. So again, for things that normally bring people to emergency, number one is overeating. Number two, stress and distress and depression. Number three, accidents. Number four, alcohol consumption. Number five, lack of sleep. So if you look at all these causes, these are preventable things. These are things that we can plan to avoid. And these are things, if we're a little careful with the way we are going to handle our lives during this festive season, we can all avoid. So as Mr. Self-Care again, I kindly ask all of us to be careful, to be responsible, to remember there is life after festivities, there is life after Christmas. You have a family and friends that actually love you so much. So take good care of yourself. The other thing that I want to look at during this festive season is actually nutrition and eating wisely during celebrations. Number one, when it comes to eating food or to nutrition, please let us have what we call portion control during festive meals. Don't overeat everything. Last week, Mr. Kamara was here and told us use your fist to judge your portion. So divide your plate into four and then put a portion of carbohydrate, a portion of vitamins, a portion of proteins, a portion of minerals and other things. Because there is a lot of food to eat during this festive season, sometimes we end up eating so much unnecessarily. So control the portions you eat. Don't fill your plate with one meal at a go, because you may shock your blood sugars, you may increase your insulin levels, and then the body converts a lot of these sugars into your fat, and you end up accumulating a lot of fat just within one day. You may end up actually raising your blood sugars, and you have emergencies that may end up forcing you into emergency rooms where you're going to stay up to the end of festivity. Number two, after reducing or taking control of the portions of food that you eat, it is also important that you look out for hidden salt, sugar, and fats in popular foods. Twegendereze nnyo emmere erimu omunnyo ogusukkiridde, sukaali asukkiridde, n'amasavu agasukkiridde mu mmere gye tugenda okulya. Emmere ezimu bino amasavu, sukaali n'omunnyo byekweseemu nga tetubitaddeemu. For example, bw'oba ogenda kulya cakes mugenda beeramu sukaali, mugenda beeramu omunnyo, mugenda beeramu amasavu, naye nga si gwe obitaddemu naye ogenda birya. Abagenda okunywa mwenge bigere mulimu sukaali, mulimu amasavu, naye nga si gwe ogataddemu. So tukontrolinge ebintu bye tugenda okulya. Take note of hidden salts, hidden sugars and fats. Don't overtake alcohol. Don't overeat. Control the sugary things that you're going to eat. It's not a must that you must have a cake at home on Christmas. It is good to have, but for your good health, don't buy a very big cake that you know you're going to feed on for days. If you want to, buy the smallest such that you eat it at once and it's done. Again, there is life after Christmas. So control the portion of food you're going to eat. Don't eat food more bigger than your fist. Check to see if there is no extra salt in the foods that you're going to eat. Eat just enough salt. If you can, avoid putting salt on every food that you're going to eat in this festive period, because you're going to eat a lot of food naturally. We eat a lot of food in these next 7 days. So if you're not careful, you're going to end up having elevation of minerals like sodium in your body that may hurt your kidneys, hurt your heart, but also cause you or be the cause of so many non-communicable disease in a few years to come. So take care. Take good care of your diet. Be cautious. Don't just eat everything. Your food is not a dusty bin that you must eat everything. And you're not a mad person that you're supposed to eat whatever is presented before you. Number 3 on nutrition. Please take a lot of water. Don't forget to rehydrate. Especially friends who take alcohol, make sure you mix alcohol. 1 bottle of water, 1 bottle of alcohol, 1 bottle of water, 1 bottle of alcohol. This is going to help you to rehydrate your body and keep you alert, refreshed, and fresh. But also to people who don't take alcohol, make sure you take enough water during this period. A big portion of your body is made out of water. So it is important to note that actually almost all your body cells need this water to function well, to be healthy, but also to be refreshed. So do not give up taking water. This is going to help you. This is going to save you. It's going to stop unnecessary health burdens or conditions from actually affecting you or affecting your celebrations. Because if you don't take care of your body, trust me, we are going to be forced to take you into emergencies to save your life. So celebrate responsibly. To our friends that are going to drive longer distances, again, please do not overspeed. There is life after this period. Another point, number 4, that I want to discuss. So under nutrition, we've said, make sure you take small portions of food. Make sure you take note of hidden salt and sugar. Make sure you take note of fats, hidden fats in alcohol, in beverages, and everything. So now these are tips that you may apply actually to make sure you don't overshoot your nutrition, or you don't you're not misled. Number 1, eat slowly. There is no need for you to eat like you're going to die. You know, it is so dangerous when you see someone on Christmas eating too or so fast, or you eat slowly. When you eat slowly, it is important because it helps your body to break down or to properly digest the food. But also the more you eat, sometimes your jaws get tired, and then it prevents you from eating too much food. So give time for your body to digest this food. Number 2, if you can, balance this food or balance this festive food with fruits. Eat a lot of fruits, especially fruits that do not have a lot of sugars. Now, there is a misconception, or that these days there is overuse of fruits. People saying fruits are the best, or some people saying you never go wrong with fruits. No, it's not true. You can actually go very wrong with fruits, because some of these fruits have a lot of glucose in them. So when you overtake them, especially if they are blended, you're putting a lot of sugars in your body that is going to trigger insulin, and all this sugar is going to be converted into fat. So take fruits that don't have a lot of sugar. Fruits like berries, fruits like kiwi, fruits like bitter. I don't know, especially those fruits that are bitter. Take fruits that do not have a lot of sugars. They are going to be good for your body. Then the last tip about eating for festivity: do not skip meals before celebration. Now, this is the mistake some of us do. Some of us said, I'm not going to eat until that lunchtime on Christmas, such that you eat a lot. I used to have that feeling because, I mean, normally when we would go home, they always wanted us to have a lot of meals. Of course, we're coming from town, so they always say, "Omwana muleka alye," so they would give us a lot of food. And because you didn't want to annoy them, most of the time you would end up eating actually too much food. So what we normally used to do, we say, "I'm not going to eat like from the 24th, so I last eat on the 23rd, such that I prepare enough room to go home and eat." Now, it's not advisable that you skip meals actually in preparation for Christmas. It's not nice. Make sure you eat well. Make sure you don't skip meals. This is going to help you not to take too much food, but also it's going to help you to avoid unnecessary overeating that may cause you problems. So those are some of the tips that I can share with you on eating. Next, let us look at alcohols, parties, and responsible choices. Now, I said one of the reasons so many people are going to go to emergency rooms this festive season, oba abantu ekigenda batwala mu malwaliro ku Christmas, is going to be alcohol. Now, why do we always have so many alcohol-related emergencies during these holidays? Simple. It's because most of us, we use alcohol as a way of passing time or as a way of celebration, but also so many of us cannot afford alcohol on a daily, so we keep our money together, we keep all our money together, or we save our money for actually longer distances and actually now spend it on Christmas. So you end up actually drinking alcohol that you've not like taken before throughout the year. But also, like where I come from Katente in Kokonjero Mukono district. We have a group of people that are coming from town who sometimes come with crates of food, crates of beer. Mujane beer mungi okuva mu byalo. You come with a lot of beers. So people find themselves like you're taking free beer. Munywa beer owekyeyonoonera atalina agamba beer that has been bought for free. So this is one reason actually why so many people end up into emergency rooms because of alcohol, because literally there is free beer everywhere. Or because some people have saved to make sure they have enough beer on Christmas. So again, I say, for everything that you're going to do during Christmas, I'm not saying stop if you're used to taking beer, though that will be my position number one, but I'm not forcing you to stop. All I'm saying is that let us moderate the beer. Let us moderate this beer. Do not overdrink. Because when you overdrink, you're going to pass out, you're going to be rushed into emergency room. So do not overdrink. Number two, balance beer with water, like I said. One bottle of beer, one bottle of water. Do not overdrink yourself because there is life after this Christmas period. Again, keep those questions coming. I will answer them. Thank you so much, Olivia, for watching and for always watching. Thank you so much, Aine Jo, for this information. Your questions have been seen. I'm going to, you have asked a question about belly fat. I'll be answering that. I'm going to answer that. So it is really very important that we take good care of ourselves during this festive period. So the other things why actually we should regulate alcohol in this festive season is the effects of alcohol on our judgment, and mental health. Most of us drink a lot of alcohol during festive season, and this affects our judgment. And most of us, you have to drive yourself back. So you really don't want to drink yourself to the extent that you can't drive yourself back. It is embarrassing. It is backward. Okunywa omwenge ku nnaku enkulu n'ogwa ku kkubo simply because it's Christmas. I mean, it is not Christmas in your life alone. It is Christmas to all of us. But the difference between you and us is that you drink irresponsibly and some other people don't actually drink. So don't become a nuisance. Don't become useless. Don't become a laughing public matter simply because you cannot control your drinking or simply because it is Christmas. Alcohol is going to affect your mental judgment, and this is going to affect all the activities that you're going to do on Christmas. So again, I want to say, take care of your alcohol habits during this festive season. Police and traffic are going to be on the way, and they are going to arrest you. The worst thing is for you to start the new year. Remember, the judges are off for Christmas holiday. So when you're got drinking, most chances are you're going to spend the rest of the year, actually maybe up to the second week of November, in prison, waiting for the judges to return. So I kindly ask that we take good care of ourselves, take good care of your mental health. Do not drink and drive. Do not drink alcohol. If you decide to drink, please don't try out new brands. Drink only what your head can afford to carry. I normally tell people that all our heads are just like hard disks. There are those that can take more, there are those that can take less. Mine cannot even consume one small glass, so I never try. I always take water. So I kindly ask that we take good care of ourselves, we take good care of our body to make sure we don't become a laughing stock in the public because maybe you took too much and you did a lot of stupid things on yourself. What are some of the practical skills for people who want to drink during this festive season? Number one, set limits. Set limits and have accountability partners around you. Tell them today I want to only take 1 bottle or 2 bottles. And when it is 2 bottles, please don't allow me take more or force me to leave. So set yourself a limit before actually start drinking. Number two, alternate alcohol with water. This I can't overemphasize. 1 bottle of beer, 1 bottle of water. Number three, never drink and drive. Please, friends, if you want to drink, make sure you have someone who is going to drive you back home. Do not drink and drive. We still want you. I still want you after Christmas. Mr.Selfcare still wants to come and present very important programs to you after Christmas. Do not kill yourself in this festive period simply because it's Christmas. Do not kill yourself. Do not kill yourself, please. Take good care of yourself. So if you choose to drink, please make sure you don't drive. There are so many people that are going to be walking. We are going to walk with our children on those roads. We are going to walk with our parents on those roads. We don't want you to be drunk and you're riding a border and you miss the road and end up driving into people. People are going back to villages. Ava mu bibuga nga mugenda mu byalo, mugenda e Katente gye banzaala. Don't show off. Temweraga nnyo. You want to show off to ride the border while you're not holding the mayembe. How do they call the mayembe mu Luzungu? Aga border. I only know cars, maybe the steering. Please, don't show off. You're going to miss the road. You're going to get off the road and end up into our relatives. Please. Take good care of yourself. Again, I repeat, there is plenty of life after Christmas. Lastly, look out for friends and family. Make sure you drink with your friends and family. Don't drink alone. Because sometimes when you drink alone, you end up consuming a lot. And if you can, drink from home. When you drink from home, you're going to avoid a lot of problems. Number one, you're going to avoid driving and drinking. So if you don't drive and drink, you're not going to be arrested on the road by police officers. If you drink and drive, most likely you're going to be stopped on the way, arrested, spend the rest of maybe actually the year in prison. So if you can drink at home, drink with your family, but not with your children. Invite friends, drink in one place, so that even if you pass out, the friends know where you stay and know how to help you. So that is all I can advise when it comes to alcohol. But bottom line is, if you cannot control your head like me, avoid drinking. Next, I would love to talk about mental health and emotional wellness during this period. Now, we must understand that this, even if Christmas or this festive period actually mean joy and happiness to everyone, we must understand that not everyone is happy. We have people whose relatives are in prison. In Uganda, like me and you know, there are a lot of people, close to 6,000 people that have been arrested in this political campaign due to one reason or the other. So not everyone is happy during this season. Some people, they have relatives in prison. Some people, their relatives are in hospitals. Some people have nothing to eat. So remember the people who are not happy. Look out for your neighbors. If you have more than enough, even if it's not more than enough, please share with them. Do not eat alone. Share with them. Share the little you have with them. Why would you eat and actually all to the point of wanting to throw up or the point of wanting to vomit, and yet your neighbors have nothing to eat? Let us be generous. Let us be considerate. Look out for your friends. If you know a relative whose husband, whose wife is in prison, invite them over or go to their place and dine with them. If you have friends who are in hospitals, take them a good meal on one of these days. If you have friends who are in prisons, pay them a courtesy visit and take them something good to dine on. Let us use this period actually to rejuvenate or rekindle relationships and love amongst our neighbors, communities, but also people around us. But also remember, some people are lonely due to one reason or the other. There's a lot of loneliness. There are some people in diaspora. There are some people on study leaves like me. There are some people in other countries due to one reason or the other. Please reach out to them. Give them a courtesy call. Check them out. Know how they are doing. Some of the people back home in Uganda think the people abroad don't need to be checked on. These are the most lonely people you can ever imagine. They are in prisons, only that they are moving. They can move out, but they are in prison. Their thoughts are not in one place. Reach out to them. Call out your friends. Spread love among these people. Some people are grieving because they have lost a loved one during this period. Some people have financial stress, especially men, because they have failed to provide for their women. They feel they have let their families down. Reach out to them. Talk to them. Men, if you meet a fellow man that is struggling, if you bought 10 kilograms of meat and you meet this guy that is just buying half a kilogram, use common sense and instead of taking 10 to your family, add 1 to him. Let him take 1.5 to his family. Such it is appreciated as a man back home. There's a lot of financial stress. There is no money. Everyone is complaining about money. If you've cut a bull, a goat, it is okay to give 2 kilograms for your neighbors. Why should you buy the most expensive meat for your dogs if your neighbor's children have nothing to eat? Let's be considerate. And let us use this period actually generously to resonate with the reason for which we are spreading. This man called God gave his only son who was born in this period, who is believed to have been born around this time, and sent him to die for us. So let us resonate with the reason, with the season, by giving back, celebrating with people who don't have, but also being generous to the needy and the poor. What are some of the signs that show you may need to slow down during this festive season? Number one, constant fatigue. If you feel you're tired in this festive season, please slow down. Sometimes we are overactive. You want to go and visit a family in Mbale, you want to go to Mbarara, you want to go to Gulu, because this is a time, free time, when everyone is home, or the time that you have. You want to take a flight from California to Phoenix. You want to move from Phoenix to Washington. You want to visit about 20 states. You want to visit about 20 destinations. Please slow down. When you feel constant fatigue, slow down. The other reason that you need to slow down is irritability. When you become irritable, everything annoys you. When you become irritable, please slow down. Slow down. Ensito maanyi. Don't overpace with the world. Slow down. Number 3 is anxiety and sadness. If you become anxious or constantly sad, please slow down. Even this will end. There are seasons, I think it was 2022, when I felt overwhelmed, when I felt so anxious and sad. I slowed down. That I decided to just stay home and sleep. I even don't remember eating any lunch. Slowed down and I felt much better. So if you feel you're anxious or you're tired, you're fatigued, you're irritable, you're sad, please, it is okay. Slow down. The other thing is, let's look at some of the self-care practices that you can practice during this festive season. If you feel you have mental issue or you're anxious or you feel you're sad, number one, rest. Rest. Take off some time and rest. This is actually the best time for you people to rest. Unlike some of us who are covering emergencies where we cannot have time off, but this is the best time for you to rest. Rest. Take off time and rest. You don't need to. Take off time and rest. One of the mistakes that you people do, it is festive season, then you're driving the longest distance because you want to go and visit people, you want to go to the village. So you use all your festive season driving. You actually don't rest. Rest. Practice number 2 is saying no when needed. Do you want to eat this? No. Do you want to take more beer? No. Do you want to do ABC? No. Practice to say no where it is needed. You're not going to die. Tell you again that kuta. Don't get scared saying no. Practice to say no when you can. You're not going to die. Lastly, check on other people. As I concluded, let me also look at physical safety and emergency. Number 1, road safety during festive travel. If you're traveling from your home to any other place, please make sure you're safe on the road. Use seat belts, observe traffic road signs. Do not overspeed. Again, like I said earlier, that so many families are on the road. People are transporting their children, people are transporting their loved ones, people are going to villages. If you're to the bus drivers, bus companies, please slow down. I understand there are a lot of clients who want to move, but please slow down. Let your drivers rest before they take on long hours, because families are traveling together. You don't want an accident to happen and your reckless driving is killing a family of more than 10 people at once. And to families, if you can avoid moving in one car or one bus. You find a family of 20 people moving in one bus. If you can avoid, let people go in different buses so that if anything happens, the whole family is not destroyed at once. Again, to bus companies, slow down. Again, to traffic officers on the roads, please do not be tempted to be corrupt, to let reckless drivers on the road. Arrest them. Because so many families, including yours, are on the road. So let's practice road safety during this festive period. Number 2, fire and electrical safeties at home. Now, a lot of people are going to use gas to cook. A lot of people are going to cook a lot of things. Some of them are going to use oil and other things. Now, there are a lot of tendencies for people to burn houses. In the United States, many houses are burnt during the Thanksgiving ceremony when people do the turkey thing. Okusika sekoko. I think it's one of those periods where many houses are burnt. So I kindly ask that we become so careful with fire and electrical safety. Many of us are, especially women, are overwhelmed. You're cooking here, you're cooking there, gas is on, electricity is on, the sigiri chako is on. There is a lot of fire accidents, a lot of burning oil. For people who have crawling children, be careful. If you're cooking, let your husband or any other person take full control of the child, because they may end up crawling into hot oils or hot waters or hot liquids that are being used to prepare different meals during this festive season. So let's be careful. Let's be in full control. Let's take charge. Because like I said, if we are not careful, instead of celebrating festive season, we may end up taking ourselves back to the Creator. Point number 3 on safety and emergency prevention. Let us look for food hygiene to avoid food poisoning. Now, there is a lot of tendency of our women or whoever is preparing us the meals, cooking one thing and keeping it for, like, you do greens or cabbage, you keep it somewhere. You do another thing, you keep it somewhere. Now, after some time, some of these things, if not kept well or if not kept in refrigerators or other preservative means, they may get food poisoning. So make sure we practice the best hygiene to avoid food poisoning. One of the reasons people actually rush to emergencies is diarrhea due to food poisoning or stomach upsets. So in everything we do, I kind of ask that we maintain the best hygiene to make sure we don't make people sick, or to make sure our families don't get stomach upsets, diarrhea, or any other related things. The worst thing is for you to celebrate Christmas when you're having a running stomach. I'm telling you, that will be one of those memorable festive days for you. And lastly, under the same, have emergency contacts. To the people who are going to the villages, abantu abagenda mu byalo, if you know you're going to the village, have emergency contacts. Get numbers of fire brigade. Get numbers of your OC or DPC, because sometimes there is a tendency of children actually disappearing. Children going, disappearing due to one reason or the other. People become happy and forget they traveled with children. So have emergency contacts. If you're moving to the village, move with some of the emergency drugs. Go with some of those drugs that can be used for in cases of food poisoning. Bwemba muli family mufuneyo amakerenda agavu like ag'ekidduka n'amakerenda nga Flagyl, amakerenda nga ag'omutwe nga Panadol, n'amakerenda amalala nga Black Chako oba gwe tuyita Chako, awonya embuto eziruma, awonya ekiddukano, awonya omukka ogwo omungi mu lubuto. So avoid all these things. So keep emergency contacts. If you're a pregnant woman, move with your antenatal book to the village. Move with your mama kit if you know you're in the last 1 month, last weeks of your delivery. Don't go to the village and then you leave things in Kampala and then you start to get contraction or labor pains, then everything you left it behind. Move with your mama kit. If you're a pregnant woman planning to go to the village to have Christmas, make sure you move with your pregnancy kit, your mama kit and everything. If you're a big family moving to the village, make sure you move with some emergency drugs, some painkillers, some drugs that prevent vomiting. If you're moving with a child, make sure you move with mosquito nets. Have their beddings. You're going to reach the village when they don't have beddings that you're used to. So if you're having children, make sure you carry most of their things, their beddings. If you have a put in an excess mattress, have their mosquito nets. If not, go with mosquito repellents, those that you can apply on your skin to avoid mosquito bites. Carry drinking water. Buy boxes of drinking water and go with it to the village. Some of you go to the villages and you start disturbing people with the drinking water. Most of families in our village don't boil water. And because their immunity are tuned and they use that for them, they don't get any diarrhea or something. For you, the moment you take unboiled drinking water, all the systems are going to be upset. So prepare to go to the villages. Have yourself mosquito nets. Go with a box of drinking water. Go with your own soap. Go with toothpaste. You're going to reach the village when they only have one type of toothpaste that actually you don't use, or looking at it is even fake or it is duplicate. So as you're planning to move from town to, make sure you carry your toothpaste. Go with your bathing sponges. Do not assume. When you reach there, have emergency contacts of your doctor friends, of your police friends, because sometimes things go west and you need to, you need to call an officer to help you out. So have these contacts before you move. Again, like I said, if you're planning to move as a family, do not use one bus, 20 people, all of you. Spread your family into different buses. If it is a car driving yourself, make sure you don't drink and drive. Make sure you observe traffic lights. Do not rush. Okay? Have contacts of ambulances if you can. And inform your neighbors where you're going, and also leave someone at home, because you can go to Ruwero, Mukono, Mbara to celebrate and you come back to your house and it's all empty. So make sure you take care of everything. Number 8, there are special interest groups of people that we should look out for. Number 1, children. If you're moving with children, always keep an eye on them. Everyone tends to be excited around this period. Children get lost, children get burnt with hot liquids. Children eat things that are not used to and they end up getting medical issues. So take a good watch of your children. Like again, I said, that there is life after Christmas. There is life after this festive season. Category 2 that are of people that I want you to watch out are the elderly family members. If they are elderly people amongst us, let's take good care of them. They also need to celebrate this festive season, but responsibly. Do not give them sodas. Don't give them intoxicated drinks. Don't give them beers. These are old people, for God's sake. Tell them that it is not there, even when the rest of you are drinking beer. Do it in hiding such that you don't shock their tired systems. However, let them enjoy like the rest of you. Don't neglect them. Invite them over. Go pick them and bring them over to your place. Let them not be, let them not feel alone in this festive period. If they are staying with other people, take them good things. Let them also have a good meal on these days. Number 3, we also need to take care of people with chronic illnesses, people with high blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, and all those other chronic illnesses. Make sure they take their medication in time. Do not feed them foods that they have told you not to give them. Make sure you remember to keep their warm clothes. Remind them to have their medication in time. Remind them not to eat what they have restricted them from eating. Make sure they also have a good time. Don't leave them alone at home. If you're moving, move with them. Lastly, pregnant women. I think I can't overemphasize. If you're a pregnant woman, watch what you eat. Do not drink alcohol because it is Christmas time or festive season, because it's going to affect the child. Do not smoke. Don't eat foods that you're allergic to. If you're in the last trimester, please move with your antenatal card, move with your mama kit, move ready to produce, so that if you get labor contraction or pains anywhere, you're ready to move. And if you reach an area, ask them, if I happen to give birth here, where is the nearest health facility? Which musao can help me? Which midwife is available? Okay. And before you move, actually make some inquiries such that you don't appear like a pet that was just transported. Let's be responsible. Number 9, let's look at simple daily self-care habits for this festive season. Number 1, again, we said adequate sleep. Number 2, stay active. You can do short walks. If you got the village, do short walks, walk around. Number 3, if you're on any medication, make sure you still take it in time and as according to your physician's instructions. Number 4, stay hydrated. Take enough water, minimum of 2 liters a day, because that's the amount of water that your body loses through different organs in a day. Number 4, practice gratitude and be mindful. Be appreciative to God for life, but also to other people and your family members around you. Exchange gifts, but also be mindful of others. Again, I understand that not everyone is happy during this festive season, so be mindful of what you say. Extend compassion where you need to be. Be considerate. If you have a neighbor that doesn't have food, make sure they have a meal. If you have excess, please remember people, remember the orphans, remember the elderly, remember the widows and widowers, remember people in prisons. So be mindful as we celebrate. Do not over-exaggerate in front of people that have nothing to eat. And lastly, as we close, let us use this festive season. Let us make it joyous. Let it be as loud as possible, but let us keep emergencies silent. Again, wellness is the best gift you can give yourself and those you love. Be wise and protect your health. Again, I want to thank you for watching this special episode, Christmas episode with me. And I want to thank you for all the time you've watched us in this year. I want to thank you for all the new subscriptions made throughout this year, close to 1,800. Thank you so much. Ever since we started this channel in March, For everyone that has asked a question, thank you so much. For everyone that has tuned in today, thank you so much. From the studios of Mr. Selfcare here in the US, we want to wish you a happy festive season. We want to remind you to celebrate wisely, to be responsible, and to remember there is life after Christmas. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of this show today. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Today we had a few questions. Olivier saying, make it a December, let it be a month of automatic happiness, inner peace. And then she's saying December season where celebration meet introspection. Aine asked, I have fat belly, how best can I reduce it? Amiri, Aine, come to my inbox, or you can write to us at consultmrselfcare@gmail.com. I will have a discussion with you and then how to go about it, because that is simply a fact that we just need to reverse. If you're there and you have issues with losing body fat, that is the simplest. It is the simplest thing that I will do for you. And in just 1 month, you should be able to attain the weight that you want. Again, thank you so much for being part of this. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Let them be silent nights, but safe days. Let us care for our lives during Christmas. To my family in Uganda, I wish you a Merry Christmas, my lovely daughter, my lovely sister, friends and family, my production team, my special friends, all my sponsors of this program, Sprout International Christian School, Green Valley Suka, Kayunga Road, Care Health. Care Health is a company that takes care of people that cannot handle themselves. So if you're busy and you have someone that needs to be taken care of, please. Karith is one place that that is going to take care of your elderly person, and you won't regret. They have highly qualified people that are going to do this for you. My friends, Thema liquid soap. These ones make liquid soap that is acceptable, that is proved for everything. Please reach out to them on the numbers on the screen, and you won't regret. Bw'oba ogenda ku buko ng'ogenda kukola emikolo, tobatwalira bisabbooni batwalire Thema liquid soap. Bagenda kubanga gy'omuntu tinabo basanyuka. But also we have Momo's Boutique. Momo's Boutique is a garment shop for all men's wear. If you're a man and you want to be stylish, you're looking for belts to put on this festive season, you're looking for shoes, you want to be as smart as Mr. Selfcare here in Christmas designs, please go to Momo's Boutique. Momo's Boutique is found in Makindye, opposite H&H restaurant or hideout. They should be able to sort you. And if you want them to call you, please, the numbers on our screen. They will call you and deliver whatever you want to deliver. Our other partner this year have been McCowell Leadership Academy, and this is a leadership institution by Busani. If you need any leadership training, please reach out to them. One of the best leadership institutions in Africa. trained a lot of people in Uganda, in Watoto Church, and so many places in Africa. Please, if you have a team that needs training, if you need to boost production of your team, if your team is losing motivation, but also if you need to consult about leadership, coaching, and mentorship, please reach out to this leadership institution. You won't regret. The other partners is Green Valley. Green Valley is located again in Suka Kayunga Road after Bokoloto Town. This is a day and boarding secondary school with O and A level and a UNEB registration number. Please, to the parents who want to achieve a lot with their children, please take your children to Green Valley. These have been our partners since they are started, and they make sure that this program runs every Sunday and Wednesday. So would love you to support people that actually support us, and every product that you see here is recommended by Mr.Selfcare, and so I ask you to take your children there. The other partners is Opulate Experience. This is a deco company. They have anything when it comes to parties, organizing conferences, weddings, surprise parties, birthday parties, and a lot of those things. So please, if you have a party or you're planning or you need for event planners, please go to Opulate Experience. They are located in Ntinda, opposite Texas House, Ntinda Chisas Road, or you can also reach out on their numbers that are running on the screen. The other partner in this year have been Sprout International School. This is Sprout is an international school with ACE curriculum. Sprout, yes. So this is an international school with ACE curriculum. It is located in Ntinda Chigowa. They have a daycare starting with the children that are 1 year all the way to those high grades. It is a Christian school. So if you're a parent, a working parent, you're looking for a good school around in Ntinda where you can leave your child while you go to school, Sprout has been a good partner with Mr.Selfcare throughout this year. And to all our partners that have been there for us in this year, thank you so much. You can find Sprout on the numbers that are moving on your screen, but also go to their website on www.sproutinternationalschools.com and have your child grow up in the best way. The other partners in this year have been Charm International School. Charm International School is located in Muyenga, still also with an ACE curriculum and also a daycare for all the parents around the Kansanga, Muyenga, Bukasa, Luzira, and surrounding areas. Please take your children to Charm International School for a Christian-based curriculum that is going to help your children grow up with values that are going to help them in a lot of things. Not forgetting one of our prime partners, that is EDSA Foundation. Now, EDSA Foundation is a registered foundation in Mukono, Boyukwe, that helps less privileged children attain their goals. They support children in education, healthcare, but also to make sure children stay in safe environments. EDSA Foundation, again, is non-profit organization. So if you're a child out there, or if you have a smart child that you think is very smart, but you think, or your child in the neighborhood is very smart, but they're about to drop out of school because of education, and they stay, they're Ugandans, please reach out to EDSA Foundation. If that child meets the criteria, they stand a chance of being helped out. Again, you can also go to their website, www.edsafoundation.com, for more information. But also, if you're a kind-hearted person, a donor that is willing to donate just $100 every month or every year or every period that you want, please go to EDSA Foundation and donate this money to make sure that we help out on those children who have the potential to excel in academics, but their only obstacle is school fees. Thank you so much again for watching and for closing the year in style with us. My name has been Mr. Selfcare this year. This officially closes our year at Mr. Selfcare. We shall see you again in the next program. We come here, we are going to be discussing what we are going to handle next year. We are going to go recess. We are going to go into a recess as a production house and see how better we can improve our production. So if you really have a comment or a topic that you would love us to handle next year, leave it in the comment section or write to us at www.consultmrselfcare@gmail.com, and then we shall be able to handle that. Otherwise, from me, my family, and the production team at Mr. Selfcare Studio here in the US, we wish you a very joyous Christmas, a happy one, and a medical emergency-free festive season. Take care. Remember, your life does not end on Christmas, but there is still life after. Do not drink and drive. Remember to love and to check on your loved one. Take care of the elderly, children. Remember those that are not celebrating. Remember the sick, those in prisons, and those that are less privileged. Merry Christmas and a prosperous and healthy 2026. My name is Mr. Selfcare. Thank you so much for subscribing, viewing, and watching. Remember to share this video with everyone that is going to celebrate, to make sure that together we have a peaceful and a healthy and emergency-free Christmas. Bye.